The Boys, one of the most popular shows right now, with its final season on the way, and also a spin-off that I haven't watched, which I guess I have to watch in order to understand The Boys cinematic universe. The show is your stereotypical dark parody on superheroes. It's got gore, drugs, sex, action, and whatever this is.
Like what you see?
I'm gonna suck your cock so fucking hard.
The fuck?
The show is pretty messed up, but is practically Disney compared to the comic. I remember when finding out about this show, I looked into the comic and sat down and watched a whole narration on the entire story. And I've learned some things. Horrible things.
What the fuck? I'm the Homelander. And I can do whatever the fuck I want.
To start off at number 1, it's gory as a Terrifier film. People getting blown up, smashed, nose biting, ball busting, face smashing, laser cutting, blood-soaked gore fest. The number one thing this comic does is portray superheroes as these money-obsessed, famous celebrities that use their power to commit crimes. You know, like in real life. Speaking of real life...
So first, we need a historical event. Who's got an event?
9/11!
Oh my god, no!
9/11 in the Boys universe was a bit different. The Seven step in to stop the planes and they have no idea what to do. They massively fuck up the mission. They open the door and this kid gets sucked out. They didn't even try to save him. At one point, Homelander's like, fuck this, and leaves. In order to try and lessen the pain of the mission, Homelander tries to make the plane go into a different direction, but splits it into two while also killing Mr. Marathon, who was the original speedster of the team. So that's a good way to start off. Speaking of speedsters...
So who's worse?
You're too slow!
You know my boy A-Train, the fastest man alive? Yeah, well that guy's a fucking rapist in the comics. He has no redeeming qualities, also being responsible for Simon Pegg's girlfriend's death by throwing a villain at her. He does eventually experience hell by getting his block knocked off.
Fastest man alive, what a fucking joke. What did you say?
Nothing. Nothing?
You stupid Nick!
You guys love the X-Men? Well, you're getting the G-Men. Deal with it. It's basically the Walmart version of that group. In this chapter of the story, Huey is sent in as an undercover hero for information. Just like the X-Men, the G-Men are popular and have lots of members that have joined. Oh, I'm sorry, not joined, kidnapped. The leader of that group, John Godolton, did I say that right? Who is a Jared Fogle. He lured and kidnapped kids for his sick group. At one point, Huey is found out. The entire G-Men walk out to fight the boys until James Stillwell comes in and just massacres the whole army of them. Oh, and there's like these little kid G-Men that are ready to become heroes. Not even the kids are safe. They get thrown out of a plane. The superheroes in this universe are all bad products, as James Stillwell would say. And all the stories are fabricated for the comics. It's all corporate bullshit. You see, our golden boy Homelander was grown in a lab along with the other 7. But the 7 were made to be the best. The others are just second fiddle. Even though Vought were kinda successful in making the 7, it's not easy to do. For example, a small dose of Compound V costs $19 billion, as said by the Legend. Shit's expensive. Most of the soups have flight, laser beams, lightning, but then there's the side that has terrible powers or just awful side effects.
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say?
99% of the soups are weak as shit. They get taken out by bullets and missiles. The other percent being Homelander, some of the 7, and Stormfront. The 7 themselves are parodies of the Justice League, a very unprepared Justice League. To make the comparisons, Homelander is the Superman, Queen Maeve is Wonder Woman, A-Train being the Flash, the Deep being Aquaman, Jack from Jupiter's Martian Manhunter, Starlight, I don't fucking know, and Black Noir, I guess, is like Batman. He's more like Snake Eyes, except that Snake Eyes was a sexual deviant and a rapist. We'll get to that later. Homelander obviously being the worst one. for now. What hasn't Homelander done? Let's see. Forces sex onto people, killed people, let a family die, destroy a plane full of innocent civilians, took over the White House and killed the president. He's also losing it. He's on some Green Goblin syndrome. Payback, a name for this Avengers-style team, similar to the Avengers that have been different lineups of the members. The most recognizable one is Soldier Boy, this absolute tank of a man who can send men flying with his hits, unleash a large blast, train for battle. That's the show version. The comic version is a pussy, a straight-up coward, who never fought in wars, not a leader, not that strong. In fact, he doesn't even get a big role. He's just fodder for the boys. In the show, Payback is full of assholes, but assholes who are actually somewhat competent. The first comic appearance of Payback, they die within seconds because one of them accidentally gave away their position like a fucking idiot. The current members of Payback were Soldier Boy, Mindroid, Swatto, Crimson Countess, Tech Knight, and Stormfront. Tech Knight was a member of the team but got kicked out because of his sexual issues.
Oh, compilation of your greatest hits.
This is the big one, folks. This is the big load. The kingdom come.
This is hero gas.
An event where soups essentially go to throw a Diddy party. It is one big orgy. You thought the show version was bad? Bitch, that's nothing. We got ourselves a human centipede. We got the drugs. We got the sharing. We got... Is that shit? A giant orgy of superheroes just doing it, and walking around revealing it all. There are lots of dicks, tits, and sickle tricks. The boys are up to the usual stuff, watching, observing. We're coming back to the team Payback, who complained about Vic the Veep. Members of Payback have also tried to leave and join the Seven, one of these members being Soldier Boy. Not that Soldier Boy. The comic version is a coward who not only died by Butcher, but also had gay sex with the Homelander in order to join the Seven, which didn't work, because Homelander's a prick. The very infamous Black Noir. In the show, Black Noir is a silent ninja that was a member of the team Payback. Noir was disfigured by Soldier Boy, and scared when hearing of his return, only to be killed by Homelander for not telling him the truth, sadly and slowly dying with his imaginary friends. In the comic, Black Noir eats babies.
They're eating children! Fucking children! Policemen swear to God, lost
For context, Black Noir is a clone of Homelander, who was created by Vought as a contingency plan in case he went rogue. Problem is, Black Noir also went rogue, taking pictures of his crimes in order to frame Homelander to get the kill order from Vought. And when the day started as Homelander took over and really started losing it, Black Noir made his entrance, took off his mask, and basically said, "It was me, Homelander. I was the one that raped Billy Butcher's wife and took those pictures in order to frame you." Homelander then got his shit kicked in. Black Noir finally achieved his goal on killing Homelander. Say what you want about Noir, but man, the dude is dedicated to getting that kill. How will the show end? How do I want the show to end? I know this has been thrown around a lot, but I and other fans want to see Homelander lose his powers and live out his life locked up in a prison. And I think it would be interesting to show him sitting in a prison cell, just sitting there. The cell itself is just blank. It's pale. A callback to when he grew up in a lab as a baby. It would be a way of saying he grew up in a prison, so he will die in a prison.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to, Jeff.
You remember that announcement, DC KO, the crossover comic series? Homelander vs. Superman was finally happening. I have the comic, and when I open up this comic, if Homelander doesn't die in one hit, if Homelander doesn't get one-shotted, this comic is propaganda.
Come on, where is it? Where's the battle? Where is it? Oh. Fuck!